make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never, ever, after work is over. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Working harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger.
Morning YouTube, welcome back to Fish with the Pits. First off, happy July 4th. Hope you guys have grand plans today. As you can see, my plans are to fish, go home, take a nap, do some chores. But today I'm going to try to frog fish. Now, don't know if it's going to happen because as you can see, I'm wearing a jacket. On the flip side of the coin, that's the right term? Who cares? On the flip side, it's 70 degrees right now, but I'm so used to it being 197 in Vegas that I'm wearing a jacket when it's 70 degrees outside. So I think I can get a frog bite. We'll try it and see what happens, but I'm back at my little honey hole that I always find myself back at. I have a new hair jig, finesse hair jig that I want to try. But today we're just going to fish. I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm doing. Hopefully we can catch some fish. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. So let me get the rest of my crap all ready and I'll see you guys out on the water. Alright guys, I'm in my first spot. I'm throwing this Booyah pad crasher. I trimmed the legs down though. The legs were super long and I've had troubles with missed strikes because the fish out here are pretty small. But anyways, it's 1/2 ounce. Little legs trimmed down. And this is what we're going to start with. There he is. Finally. First frogfish. Tell you what, this little dude cranked it. I have never seen both hooks in a frogfish. Little fish, but he smoked that frog. Good for you, buddy. He's aggressive. Hopefully he'll grow up and be big. That was awesome. That was awesome. All right, guys. This is the jig I'm switching to. Right here. 3/8 ounce hair finesse jig. And the trailer is the, God bless, I think it's the Batwing from Z-Man. So, let's see if we can't find a bite. That is a fish. I knew it. Just a little dude, but I'll take him. It's been a quiet morning, and he just self-released. Well, okay then. Okay. Well, first fish of the day, guys. Pretty low key so far. So let me tell you guys more about this jig. It's 3/8 ounce. It's Brian Schmidt custom jigs. They're about $4. It is green. It's like green and brown, typical watermelon type stuff that we all throw all the time. Like I said, I got that Batwing trailer on there, and I like that Batwing trailer because it stands up. What I typically do in this lake is I'll throw it out, and a lot of times I'll let it sit 5-10 seconds and see if my line will jump. I don't know why, but that's the fish here eat better that way than if I throw it in and then instantly begin to work it. Because most of the time I'll throw it in, see my line jump, set the hook, boom, there's a fish. So it's basically how it typically works with these fish out here, guys. And And you know, this is where I really taught myself how to jig fish. Because before I had fished out here, I had no idea. There's a bite. Oh, that was a bite, mother fricker. I had no idea what the hell I was doing, guys. And I still really don't know what the hell I'm doing, as a lot of you guys probably would think or say. But the main reason though I love jig fishing is, for me, I don't know if it's just the bass out here or what it is, but a lot of times when I reel the jig in, back to the boat, back to the kayak, whatever it is, I'll get hit reeling the thing back in, which is super cool. So to me, it's like a multi-purpose. You know, I can work it normal, like a Senko, like a jig, like you always would. And then as I'm floating away, or as I'm working it back to the kayak or the boat or the shore, I'll get hit sometimes, you know, like it's a swim jig. So, there's a fish. Oh, I'm setting the hook too early, man. We'll readdress that later after we actually catch some fish. Because the water's warm, there's no reason the fish aren't biting. I think I'm just not a very good fisherman. Someone's playing with it. There he is. Okay. There he is. I think that's been my issue today, guys. I haven't been allowing the fish to eat it. I think I'm so anxious to get out here and catch some fish, and you know, July 4th, America, Benjamin Franklin. Okay, that's all bullshit. But you know, I'm just excited to come out here and fish, and I think I've been setting the hook. But this is the average size fish out here, guys. So I'm not out here winning tournaments or becoming pro. But it's so much fun to come out here and just catch these little guys, you know, all day. Really is fun. And you know, they bite hard, dude. I mean, these largemouth bass, I mean, they're aggressive. Not as fun as catching smallmouth bass, but it's still fun to catch these little dudes regardless. So, my Lord Almighty, this thing ties itself in a freaking knot. I have never seen that before. It really does out here for some reason. And I think this water is so warm. The water feels like bath water. I've never felt the water this warm out here. It's really crazy. It's like throwing me off. There he is. This one felt better, but I think he was in grass. Yeah, he was in grass. He's definitely a little bit better than that last one I just showed on camera, but oh wow, that's super unfortunate. Oh no, mind, it did go through his mouth. It looked like I snagged him at first. This is a good, holy shit, look at that skinny fish, guys. Look at the mouth on it. I mean, it's got the mouth of a 1.5 pounds, but it weighs about 8 ounces. So, all right, see you later, friend. That thing was on the Atkins diet or something. Holy hell, that fish was skinny. There's another one. Same thing. Another small fish. He's just in grass. Well, that one looks better. I can tell you that much. It's got a fat belly. So maybe it just ate, you know? It's chunky. I know that much. But still not very big. It's all right. We don't discriminate on size out here. We just want to get bites with that cast. Damn! As soon as it hit the water, this is a good, better sized fish. Or maybe it's not. Oh yeah, it's better. I wouldn't brag to my friends about it, but for out here, it's better than what we have been catching. Not as good as that last fish, though. Need the old pliers for old Pookie here. There we go. It's a healthy boy or girl. Not being sexist, I don't know what this fish is. All right, guys, one last look. Vopuki. Have fun, friend. That was crazy, man. That bait had just hit the water, and that fish absolutely smoked it. Let me fix this old buddy here. All right, guys. So what's cool about this bat? I think it's a bat wing. Somebody's gonna correct me. But what's cool about this trailer is since it's Z-Man, it's out of Lastech. So first off, this thing's gonna last me 6,000 fish. But two, these little wings right here, they float. So when this thing goes head down in the water like this, these things actually sit up here and they breathe and they move and they float, which is like what a jig's supposed to do. But when you use a typical trailer, it doesn't really give it that same action as these bat wings do. So that's something to keep in mind when choosing a trailer. I am in no way, shape, or form sponsored by Z-Man because I have about 7 subscribers, but I really do love their stuff. And the hype is real. I mean, their products are awesome. I use them all the time. And I mean, the fact that they float when it comes to this presentation that I'm trying to put on right now with this jig is immensely helpful. Because like I said, it gives my jig and just what I'm trying to do, it gives it a lot more presentation. And it gives it a better presentation. Looks better. Looks more realistic to a crawl, putting its claws up to guard itself. And to be honest with you, I don't even know. I'm almost positive there's not crawls out here, but it doesn't matter. I think largemouth instinctually, you know, they hit anything like this that looks like food. Holy crap! That thing almost took the rod out of my hands. These fish are gonna hit anything that looks like it could possibly be food. I smell something weird. It's probably the weirdest thing I've said in a video, but I smell something really freaking strange right now. It's most likely a Sasquatch. That's the only realistic explanation to what I'm smelling. All right, guys. So I've tied everything on. I'm back out to where I want to fish. I had my buff on. So I have this little tiny weight. It's 1/8 ounce weight on here, and I'm throwing this Zinker Z by Z-Man. And what I'm going to do, guys, is every fish I catch, once I catch one, I'm going to switch to a new creature or worm or, you know, all this stuff that I got here at my feet that you guys can't see right now. I'm just going to keep switching around. I'm going to see how each of these do. Oh, you mother... Okay. You guys already know, but let that be a lesson to those who don't know. Retie when you need to. I got hung up on like 5 casts in a row back there because I don't have my actual glasses on. I have my sunglasses on now and I can't see that well. And I definitely tortured that knot that I had on there, and it was rubbing against reeds and all types of stuff. And I just broke off. So after 10 minutes of cussing and retying and trying to balance, because my tackle bag, my amazing wife got me a Bass Pro Shop tackle bag, but it weighs about 50 pounds now with all my crap. So I'm trying to balance in this. It's not a bad kayak, but it's not that great. Trying to move this 50-pound bag around, trying to retie, trying to do all this crap on the water. And I was just really frustrated with myself. So avoid frustration. And if you think you need to retie, just do it. So, all right, end of me being a little girl. I put on Old Faithful, put on a Zoom Lizard, which I have caught more fish with a Zoom Lizard in this lake than anything ever. There's a good example of how well the Zoom Lizard does for me. Oh, bastard, it somehow shook me off. All right, there's one. That was weird though. I just let it sit in there and soak, and then he eventually bit it. This is a feisty one too, man. Damn. First one on the Zoom Wizard. Thankfully he bit. Now we can switch. All right. What should we throw next? How about just a normal Senko? Let's try just a normal. This is actually the Bass Pro Shop Sticko. Don't remember the color pattern, but as you guys can see, has a green with black flake. Might be red flake. I'm colorblind. You guys tell me in the comments, but you get the gist. Ooh, it's a juicy little area to drop into. That's for damn sure. There we go. There he is. Well, he's barely hooked. I don't know if I'm going to keep him on. Oh, no, he's not. That's weird. There he is, guys. Just another tiny guy. But we've now checked off the Bass Pro Sticko, so we can switch to another plastic. And I also have a bunch of different color Stickos and Senkos, you know, stick baits, whatever you guys want to call them. I got a bunch of different colors. So you know, we'll try to work through all of them if the fish will eat them, and we'll just see how it goes. Okay, let me try to back out of this scenario. I'm gonna move spots anyways. I just blew this spot up. I'm actually gonna try right here in front of these toolies. Criminy Kyle, get your life together. I feel so scatterbrained today, guys. I don't know why, so I apologize. That was weird. That was super weird. Good God, I'm so lucky that fish didn't swallow that hook. I think that fish had that hook as soon as it hit the water. Just another little small guy, kind of chunky. He's weird looking because of the way I'm holding him. But he must have had it as soon as it hit the water. Ooh. All right. Beaver, thank you for your loyal service. I'm going to kindly ask you to leave the building. Just going to do this. There you go. All right. Now, let's try two baits that I don't have much faith in. This is not because of what it is. It's because of the color and everything. This is, I'm pretty positive this is a Guggen bait. My friend Chad hooked me up with a couple of these free Guggen baits. And it's the color that it is because of the pond that right by my house that I used to fish, that I don't fish at anymore or film because it's a crap hole. But the water there is typically like super dirty. So Chad, being the good fisherman that he is, he got the black color, you know, so it'll show up in the water. But with this water being so crystal clear, I don't know if it's going to work in here. But let's see if the fish will eat you. This thing's pretty damn heavy too, compared to the other stuff I've been throwing. Dude, there's a super weird old guy over there on the bank. You guys probably heard me talking to him earlier. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the video as a bite. All right. That's pretty crazy. It's a good sized fish too for out here. But he's over here talking like mad shit to this dude that's on the bank too. And the dude that walked up is really nice. He's just asking questions about the place. And this old dude is like, this place is overrated. It sucks. Even the guy on the kayak isn't catching anything. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Anyways, that's this guy. That black Guggen bait is knocked out. Woo! Gave me a free shower. My shower for the week. Good to go. So this is, I think this is black with gold flake. Or brown with gold flake, I don't know. God, it's so hard to focus hearing these dudes. Oh my God, dude, nobody cares. This fish is either better or it's in grass. Yeah, it was in grass. Yeah, it was in grass. Alright guys, another long and skinny one. He's pretty small, but I'll take him. This one is cinnamon and it has purple flake in it. And I don't know whose idea that was, but I like it. Another small one, but better than nothing. So just another little guy, guys, but better than no bites. There is another one. He was tight up against those reeds back there. Like extremely tight against those reeds. He's right here wrapping himself up, man. Damn. Come on, bro. Christ. There he is, guys. It's another small one. It's cool, though. This is not how I planned on ending this video. But I just made a donkey friend, but I don't trust him. And he looks diseased. He's cute, though. But I hope he goes away. Listen, man, one time I was at my wife's house when we were dating. Nope. Alright guys, that is the end of today's episode. I know it was kind of weird. I don't know, I felt weird. I still feel weird. It just feels strange for some reason. I'm just being a weirdo. Real quick, about the donkey thing. When my wife and I were dating, we went to her parents' house. They have horses. The horse bit me. On the stomach. Not on the hand, not on the neck. On the stomach. Got my fat belly and bit it. Since then, I don't trust these creatures. Anyways, but thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I know it was weird. I hope you guys like that little soft plastics challenge, the stick bait one, in natural colors. Go figure. But man, it was still a good day. It was still fun. Hope you guys enjoy your July 4th. Hope you guys stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't be a dumbass. Don't kill somebody tonight. Be smart. Have a plan. Hang out with your buddies. Hang out with your family. And enjoy this amazing country's birthday. So, until next time, tight lines, subscribe, have fun, be safe. See ya.